Good morning, everybody. I am running so late getting my day started. I am. I woke up early. It's not a problem. The problem is I am battling like crazy to get today's episode out to you guys. Ah, our internet is absolutely no bueno. Melinda said throughout the community, the people that's on the same service are also all complaining. I couldn't do it last night when I wanted to. I usually try to let it be uploading at night. Maybe I go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and it's there. But if you notice, the last few episodes here lately have been kind of random when I've been putting them up. And a part one and a part two were spread real far apart from each other. Yeah, welcome to fighting the internet here. There's the lovely little Melinda. I've been a grouchy bear this morning, hadn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't disturb the bear when it is hibernating.
Man, that internet is just killing me on getting a video out. Something else. Even to get it to start and then it'll fail because the connection is not good enough and you think it's uploading and it's not uploading. Whew. All right, well, let me show you what all's going on here today. We are at the last little bit of wrapping the screen, this screen right here, around on here. Nice little spot, yeah, nice little spot for me to get out here and get some nice air while I finish up the work on this boat right here. Very excited for that. And I think this little shed right here, as you want to call it, it's kind of a nipa hut. It's not a byakubo. It's like a little shed cover for the boat. I think it's great. It's going to provide me a really wonderful spot to work. As I said, while we had to tear part of this temporary roof that we had built here away and continue working across the back of the house to the other side. So they're just about wrapped up on that. I'm going to make me kind of like a little gate across there that I can just roll that up and tie it from one side to the other. So I'm pretty excited for all of it. Do a couple little housekeeping items here with you guys so you'll understand how the madness works around here. So I'm going to cover a couple little things right here real quick. So you may have noticed I've never spoke again about this tank right here, this underground water tank. Well, we have been letting this cure, and you want to let these things cure for a while. Usually 14 days, it's gathered up some pretty good strength, but you get it on out to 28 days, it's super strong. Now, of course, we're not going to be driving no big trucks or cars over the top of this, so it's strong now. But I think I'm about ready to get this pulled out in here. I'm asking if the bamboo ladder's still here. It is literally like a snake on my back right there. Funny. Hey, I want somebody to go inside and start removing that bamboo inside. Who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be the one? Huh? Who? Oh, I know he's hiding now. Up. Are we gonna have to flip a coin? Are we gonna have to pull straws? Who's gonna be the one? I want to get somebody on down in there and get that done. Probably better someone small, maybe Nardo. I think he's gonna be the one. We have a wonderful job for you today. We got a wonderful job for you today. Yes, we do. So for any of you that have never seen this, they like to get these coconuts also that the coconut has not got thick or hard yet inside. It's still like a jelly. And then I take this little tools right here. I take these little tools, it's attached onto a piece of bamboo, and all it is just like some little metal made into loops in there. Another cool little homemade tool, and they'll scrape that out of there. Here you go, Moi Moi. Moi Moi is going to demonstrate to us how to do it here. So, show us real quick, Moy Moy, before I go on and do more work. Show us how to do that. Go ahead. Good job. See him shred that right out of there. And they will use this cooking and making desserts and things. Yeah, I think this is going to go into like a dessert treat today. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. We gotta see Tulila help also. Whoa, there you go. So Nardo's gonna be the man to go in the hole today. Into the dungeon, son. Into the dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, I want to start pulling that bamboo out of the inside in there. Nardo, that's been closed up. Let's leave. How about y'all be careful? Don't fall in right here. Let's leave this open for a little while and let some fresh air go in. Since it's been closed up, and just do it in a little while, okay? Yeah. Let's let some fresh air go in there and let some of that humidity out. There it is. So we'll go in there and start pulling all of this bamboo out, and then we'll see if we can pull our forms down from the top in there as well. What else is happening is they are setting the steel inside in here for this little fish pond. Now we're not going to pour these walls thick, and we're not using near as heavy a steel either. I know, yeah, it's just as susceptible to leak as the big water tank, but so be it. I'm just not going to spend that kind of money on this little fish pond deal right here. So we're using smaller steel. We're still using the same method, but we're going to pour the walls a lot thinner, and there won't be no lid, so you don't have no cost out in that either. But this is just something for pleasure. Of course, you know, if you're raising fish in there and it's an edible species, you know, hard times come, you can always eat them. And knowing us, we probably will, because we some food eating fools around here. But nevertheless, they're getting that steel set. I asked them, go ahead and do that. I want to wrap up some projects. So back to this, and we'll get at least the steel set, just getting some busy work before we really hit hard and heavy on forming in front. All my other wood's underneath here drying, and got spacers in between it, and we'll just wait till time comes when it's ready for its day again, so it can just all sit in here for now. And these, we have been treating these on a regular basis, and we're soon going to put these up. It's getting about time. And if some of you wonder why, like, I start this and then I leave it. Okay, he made concrete columns and then he left it. Well, exactly, I did. You cannot go and start working on top of a brand new fresh column. It has to cure. It has to get its strength. We go throwing a big old heavy log and trying to run it down onto that steel on top and all that and fighting with it, we would bust everything up because the concrete has not gained its strength yet. So these things have to be staged. We want time to treat the wood before it goes up on there. So we're doing that. Everything's not about just boom, 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 instant gratification like it's become so normal in this world. In construction, sometimes there's certain things you have to pace yourself, and this is why we stage these projects around here. So we're here trying to beat the wood off with a hammer here, and I stopped him because we had that screwed, and all you gotta do is take the screws back out. So I tell him, just remove the bamboo only right now, and then we'll go in there and do the rest. Above up here, Joel is continuing to put together all of the drains. It's going to work like a gutter system. Yeah, that's just 2-inch pipe, because the only water it's draining is this on these little overhangs, these little balconies, these little terraces. Dad, oi, you looking sharp today? You looking all good? You got a date? Huh? You got a date? Oh, going up to town? Oh. You have to talk really loud. His hearing is super bad, and his eyesight is super bad. When I got with Melinda, he could not really hardly see to even go out like he's going out now. He used to just stay right there at the house, just right there near around the house, and never went out. And Melinda's sister, I believe it might have been Bebe, if I'm not mistaken, Marilyn. I think she's the one that might have been. I might have that wrong. I apologize to one of you girls if y'all are watching and I have it backwards. But one of the girls bought him a pair of glasses, and you have to understand, you know, that was kind of a big deal, because their income back at that time was very, very budgeted. They had a sister, Maribel, bless her heart and rest her soul, that had spent, like so many happens with so many in these Philippine families, she had dedicated her life from the time she was young to going and work abroad to help support the family here and lift them up out of the hard situation they were in. And so Maribel was a champion for them for real. And then Maribel got sick. Well, all that was happening, and things were having to kind of restructure about how the family is going to move forward, you know, because she was definitely the breadwinner, and she was also paying for Manuel to go to college. So we stepped up on the college part and took care of that, and the other girls stepped up on the other things, and we continued to move forward. And now Manuel is not only a graduate from college in criminology, he was accepted into the police force, and he has been doing his boot camp training, which is a heck of a training. Looks good in there. Looking good.
Boy,
Last piece? Yeah, boy. Hey, hold on, I'm ripping that out. Wait, don't pull that. Okay, just wait on that. Shh. After being gone on a long, long trek and walkabout far deep into the jungle, she has returned. It's the Joanne. What did you find while you were out in the jungle? What? Chicken's feet? Is it getting a manicure?
Ay, manicure!
It's manicure, not Manny Pacquiao, manicure. Wow. Can you do my toes also?
Sabay pa kami nanay. Ha? Sabay kami nanay. Ang bala sa una kapag ka lang ay bala mangguro ang pati kituro tao.
So in the US, you notice they don't sell chicken's feet in the stores. I don't know, you might find some in some specialty markets, like maybe your Latino markets or something like that. You might find them there. But in your average market, you know, in the US, like HEB or Brookshires or apple trees, if they even have them. I don't know. There's all these different ones out there I don't keep up with really anymore. Your Walmarts, you know, your Krogers, your all of these different ones, Publix, you know, all these different ones throughout the US. You're not gonna have chickens feet in there, and you're also not gonna have chickens heads in there. Those are actually, on the majority, packaged and stamped for export only, and guess to where? To the Philippines. And they're all of the chicken heads and chicken feet from the big producers in the US, export them to this country. So you Filipinos watching, you may think a lot of the chicken feet you're eating may come from a native chicken here or the chicken farms in the Philippines, and some may have. But there is such a mass consumption of them all throughout. Can you imagine just in Manila alone that they export the heads and they export the feet and they sell them to the Philippines? True story. If you don't believe me, look it up, do your own research, but I know this already very well. So what I'm trying to show right here is that you see the cement's not all falling down right there. It's standing up, not just flowing across there. They actually got a mix right for a change, but then towards the end of the mix, they started adding more water again. I'm trying to teach them about the slump right here. See, when he poured that, it stayed up where it's supposed to. It didn't go just pouring out like water. See, it stayed right where it's supposed to. It didn't even fill a square. That's the way it's supposed to be. And that slump, how that cement can stand, makes a big difference in its strength when it cures. Every inch it falls is something like, don't quote me exact on this, but it's something like 1,000 psi difference. So like if you mix some and it had a 4-inch slump, and then the next was too wet and it dropped to a 3-inch slump, you could lose as much as 1,000 psi, that's pounds per square inch, in strength out of that concrete by doing that. I'm standing over this one guarding it myself, and you see, standing up, no slump on it. See who's got the water here, the too big? The guy that's too big, he's got the too big. Man, that is beautiful, boy. Y'all doing a great job. That's what I'm talking about right there.
I will give you 96%.
96 is the score?
Yeah, score.
Man. Only 96. Man.
Ay, nakuha mo rin.
That is proper. You see how it's staying right in a pile. It's not running all over the place. One of the commenters one day on the video said that you're mixing it too wet so that you don't have to level it. It's just so soupy, it levels itself. It's kind of true. There you go. That is a correct mix there now.
Yes.
And it will set up faster to where you can work it later too. Now all the Portland don't rise to the top and end up with a messed up, crackled finish on top, and all the Portland out of the sand and the stone below in your aggregate. Look at that. It's not holding water on top. It's not standing there like a bathtub. Wow. So nice. Man, you sure are looking pretty, Mel.
I'm sweating
Man,
right now. I
man.
already been cooking 3 recipes.
You know what else you look right now?
What's that?
You look cheesy.
Ah.
You look super cheesy. You do. You look beautiful there. I like that. The colors are nice. Man, you have a boyfriend?
I'm available.
You're available?
Yes. I'm single.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I have your number?
214-235.
If y'all think you're gonna get her number, y'all crazy. So what are you doing with all this cheese and mushrooms and garlic and
Big Mac.
baked mac,
Yes.
including with the hot dogs?
Because there's a hot dog left there. I don't want to throw that one, so instead I'm gonna use that.
You're just gonna include it?
Di ano guro, pinugulong ano ka? Ikaw jacket na. Pro di da ko nga smoke dito na, no? Eh, tara dyan eh. Der, singita na der. Giray ko lang pala. Kapingan sa Maria. Happy New Year!
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year! That looks
Thank you. Thank you very much.